went down there to see the fat motherfucker. He ain't there.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. This is triple. I had a customer come in saying that they have a knocking noise inside the dash on the car, and they also have an oil leak. The knocking noise, I can pretty almost bet that that's a actuator. That's the little robotic plastic arm that's trying to close the door in between the vent door and the blend door. It's at least one door, and it's trying to close it, and the gears are scripted off inside of it, and it's like bam, bam, bam. So if you hear that noise, chances are that's about what it is. Tim, cut the car on for me and cut the heat on. Let's see if we can hear that banging noise. I'm gonna move this camera around a little bit. Now I'm a newcomer to this YouTube thing, man. So you guys are gonna have to work with me a little bit on this, all right? OG been out here a long time, you understand? And here at my shop, it's basically what we call shop talk. We'll be covering a lot of different subjects and going over a lot of different things, showing you how to do a lot of different things, a lot different than what I've been seeing on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. I'll be showing you little different ways that I've been doing it over the years. Not only just cars, I also, dib and dab, does my own work on my own bike as well. I have a Harley. They call it. I heard a rattling noise down in the engine somewhere, not down in the engine, but around it. You guys can probably hear that. I'm gonna take you inside the vehicle. I'm gonna have to go over there and unlock this door clear. Why this thing going into? Okay. Now you can hear that noise real good. And what that is, I was wrong. That's not the actuator. That is a fan. The fan motor. I turn it down, you hear the noise go off. So she's gonna need a blower on the car to fix that problem there. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. Okay, YouTube, we back. So the first thing I want to do, since I know the noise is inside the, I'm gonna move this camera a little bit, see if you guys can see that a little better. The noise is up under here. It's coming from up under here. Now, someone that been in here before, I don't know if they put a fan in it, but you can see where they put a new wires that look like they put on a new fan. So let's take the cover down, which would be the black box here. Let's take that down and see what's going on, because the noise is definitely coming from inside this cover here. It could be rubbing, it could have it off center, or either the fan could be coming apart. Okay, YouTube, we back. I had to run out and grab my phone for a flashlight and look up in there and see what size that bolt was, and it turns out to be a 9/32 socket is what I got. So I'm gonna try to tilt this camera like this. Try to tilt it a little bit. Better yet, I think I'll put you back up here at this angle here. And let's see, grab this off. 9/32. What to take this off? We're gonna take this down and see what's going on up in here. Okay. Oh man, look at this. Now this is some bullshit junk right here. Now look at this. This fan is just hanging here. No one is making noise. It's all broke off. Like I said, she's gonna need a fan for it. Whoever put this up in here, look at this. Where it's supposed to bolt on at. Okay, take a look at this. Where it's supposed to bolt on at, all around in there, it's all broke off. Look at where it's been rubbing at. Man, some of these guys out here. Someone put wire they blower resistor in on it, and see all up in that hole. I don't know how. Let's see. That broke off. My phone. Get a better look. There. Okay, well, there you have it. That's what the problem is. All of the nipples that holds this blower up in there is gone off, so we're gonna have to replace the blower. Yeah, that blower definitely gonna have to be replaced on that. And make no mistake about that. So I'm gonna cut this off. Get some specs off the car and call and get a blower down here. Okay, YouTube. I'll be back just a minute I get a chance to start reassembling. Welcome back, YouTube. This OG triple. I'm picking up part 2 from the video that we started yesterday when the weather was a whole lot better. Sun was out when I showed you the guys this Cadillac about the fan and how it was ate all out. And what the problem was, it was hitting up in the housing. The housing is where the fan is one of those types where you go in and you turn or have a turn to lock it in. And whoever done it, obviously didn't know what the hell they were doing. They got it all wadded out, and now I got to create braces. Got to make and modify some braces to hold it, because if not, you have to change the whole duct out. That's like consists of taking the dash down, so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bracket for this fan here on this side here, so to hold up in there without vibrating, because it normally will go in between this groove here, and that will, and then you turn it and lock it, but it's not working like that. Okay, so I'm gonna pause until I get situated. About the fan blower motor that was on this Cadillac that I started on, and what I wound up having to do, because right up here on the plastic, this whole housing is ate all out. Okay, so what I had to do, I had to go up in here and I had to put a notch. I had to cut me a notch here and back on the back side, so you guys can't see that. And then I had to use this brace, which I'm going to cut off. I put a brace, a metal brace from here to there, and look at that. That thing is super tight. It ain't going nowhere. It's not going to vibrate. It's better for the customer to have to replace this whole housing right here, which they would have had to do to fix that problem. So let's turn it on and see how it sounds. You guys got to work with me on this camera, okay? Beautiful. Now I'm gonna cut this end off right here, put the black cover back on it, tie strap the wires up out the way, because I also had to put a blower resistor in here. So what happened when the fan came apart, it locked up inside the plastic here and burnt up the blower resistor along with the fan wires, the new fan wire pigtail I had to wire in, and the housing. So this is what they call a rig job, but hell, it's a hell of a rig job. So that's gonna do it for this video here. So if you guys like, this is what I call a heater blower. When the plastic is all ate out, I would call it something like that. And I know the customer is going to be happy now because they can use their heat. And trust me, where I'm at, when I first started this video just yesterday, it was sun out and everything, correct? Now look at it today. Freezing rain. Freezing rain. I'm inside the shop. And that thing sounds pretty good. I'm gonna hurry up, and this is the vehicle. I had to bring it in. It's got all the freezing rain all over it. It's got all the freezing rain all over it. I heat by wood stove. If a lot of you guys can relate to something like that. Here's a little firewood here. I don't melt down to some of it. I done went through some of it. Got a nice log in there now. So that feels pretty good. So that's gonna do it on this video. So if you guys like, subscribe, and I got a lot more other stuff coming up. And this is OG Triple signing out.